What has been the response rate like to this new mega party, and where are you with the issue of grassroots mobilization and the membership?
My own take, there are many people in the movement who are more anxious and in a rush to a political party. I don't have a problem whether there's a political party or no political party. What I want to do as a person is make sure that anything that calls itself a party in Nigeria works. You create another PDP, another APC, you're going to do damage to the future of Nigeria. Because what political parties have essentially become have been instruments for the desperate pursuit of state capture. The state capture being a situation of institutionalized, systemic, and systematic corruption of political processes to lead towards personal aggrandizement in the direction of material or power desires of those who get around to organize them. That's not what a political party is. Part of the journey to the APC, for example, came out of a lecture that I gave in Abuja at the Sheraton Leadership Newspaper's annual lecture of I don't know how many years ago. And the title of that lecture was Political Parties. I basically tried to explain what a political party is. I went back to 1911 and the writings of a man who came to literally define conversation around political parties, Roberto Michels, in that book. Political science students usually run around campuses and you hear them after a nice class talk about the iron law of oligarchy. He who says organization says oligarchy. All of those came from Michel's study of political parties. And the essential of what a political party is that it is an instrument for the recruitment and socialization of citizens into perspectives on how to organize society and to govern. The nature of those perspectives can vary. And a brilliant professor at Yale back in my time in grad school tried to categorize these forms of organization of political parties, but this is not for that kind of intellectual analysis. But the bottom line is that political parties are first of all committed to solving social problems. And they create platforms where you can continually discuss the social problems that that party has come in to solve. Today in South Africa, there are meetings at village levels of wards of the ANC that discuss policy, and it kicks up all the way. And when Cyril Ramaphosa speaks as president and as leader of the ANC, Cyril Ramaphosa is speaking the entire thought of the people of the ANC. But in Nigeria, any political leader at the top is completely disconnected from what the people think. There is no process, there is no structure, there is no way of ensuring that the inputs of the people are involved in what they say. And so what is pursued is self-interest, completely, totally. And I can prove it with any of the political parties that are in power in Nigeria. You know, so to cut a long story short and come to you, just to form another political party is not the issue. The issue is to create a movement of people who understand what the problems are in Nigeria. And then you take those problems and you canvass a public acceptance of certain solutions of them, and then massively recruit those people who believe in those solutions to those problems. Let us take some of the issues that are bandied around today, the structure of the federation, what kinds of activities should be in the concurrent or exclusive legislative lists, and so on and so forth. If you then create a number of people who are interested in that, and by the way, you know, how many people in Nigeria belong to any of these big parties? I am even more interested in bringing in people who currently say they don't believe in politics or politicians to become citizens. In becoming citizens, to say, I'd like to be part of a particular political movement to solve this kind of problem. That's my own personal major goal. I'm interested in saving Nigeria, not creating another vehicle for some people to go to power. Because I've done that several times before. And I think that is purposeless. The people have gotten power, they've abused it, they use it as they like. But the Nigerian people, who are those that are my concern, are still miserable, they're still poor, they're still insecure. So what's the point in having a party that is in power and all the wrongs to the people? Look, see, Laddie, for me, public life is about building, and this is an original of mine, a civilization in which love, deep love for small guys, the people, lead to certain kinds of choices that ultimately make society make progress. There is no point in belonging to a political party or to being in power when the misery index in your country is going south on a daily basis, when studies are showing that between you and Congo DRC, in a couple of years, 40% of the most miserable people on the planet Earth will leave. What is the point in even being alive if that is the essence of your politics? So you drive fancy cars, you go in tactical motorcades, you fly in some funny government jets, and everywhere you go in the world, look at him, he comes from a country called Nigeria. What's the point? Might as well not just be a village teacher somewhere and be happy, you know? So really, this whole business of getting wound up our party, mega party, this party, the purpose is more important than that outcome. That's really what's important to bear in mind.